is a tiny human civilization, and I'm gonna let these guys grow and build for 500 years, and at the 500-year mark, I'm gonna start spawning waves of monkeys, and we're gonna find out, can humans survive a monkey invasion? So right now, as y'all can see, it is very, very early on in the civilization. We're only at the year 10, Age of Hope, so they haven't built too many things. We can see a couple little tiny houses, people there, windmill, but they have yet to explore the vast land. We've got little tiny island there with some crabs. We've got obviously this whole jungle section over here. There is still lots of land here, and this sort of like crystal, icy kind of little part of the island right over there. So gonna be really interesting to see if they build on that. As I can see, it's the very start. So I say I'm gonna time lapse directly to the year 100 to see the progress. The year 100 has arrived, and as y'all can see, a lot has happened. So let's take a look really quickly. We can see the humans have expanded on this side of the map. We've got the king right here. They've built the nice little houses. They have not advanced yet on the icy crystal part of the map. Nothing at the top, nothing on these islands. What is that? I don't know what that is. Maybe gold? I don't know. Maybe a little treasure. No houses there, and yeah, okay, so we can see they've got a nice little port with some ships, a lot of houses. Their kingdom now has 365 people in it, and only 67 in their army. That's not a very good ratio. You know, they don't have a lot of warriors, and you know, those monkeys, you know, I can't speak. Those monkeys, I'm gonna guess they're gonna be pretty aggressive, so they're gonna need to step up the amount of warriors they have. Windmill looking kind of empty, not very good. You got obviously, as I said, their little ships and ports. Their houses are again still quite basic. There are still on level 1 houses, like the very small houses, which is not very good. Let's have a look really quickly who their king is, by the way. Their king, or should I say queen, Miss Queen, is a lady called Pine, I don't know, 84-year-old woman with 1 kill. So we got an old lady who's the boss of the human kingdom. We look at past kings. We can see the first king was Aegulf, ruled for 89 years. And we had Harus, ruled for 9 years. And now we currently got the queen herself, Paine, who's only ruled for 3 years. I mean, yeah, apart from looking like we are straight out of the Matrix with these little blue lines, yeah, nothing too crazy has happened. I'm gonna say let's go directly to the year 250, because it's getting a little stale. So I'll see you at the year 250. Boom, the year 250 is here. And to be fair, there's been some change, but it's not as big as I would have liked. So there's a lot more humans. These guys bred like crazy. 911 in their kingdom, and 311 in their army. So it's good. They got their army numbers up. Apart from that, obviously, the good thing is that their houses got a little bit better. We don't see these like little level 1 tents. Okay, actually, I spoke too fast. There are these little tents here and there, the little tiny like one-door houses. Obviously, you've got the archer thingies. This guy has literally prime real estate. So whoever owns that is, you know, got the best spot. Obviously, we've got the mines. The windmill is looking a lot more packed, which is very good. Great news, they decided to build on the icy kind of crystal biome. That is quite surprising. We can see the humans, you know, they are obviously well equipped. Most of them have like helmets, swords, guns. So that is going to come in very handy at the year 500 when I spawn in the monkeys. Their king is a man called Valion, 80 years old. So you know what? I'm going to make the official call. I'm going to skip directly to the year 500, and we're going to start the monkey invasion. It's invasion time. The year 500 has arrived. Let's take a quick look really quickly at the humans. Very interestingly, they have a lot less people in their kingdom and only 130 in the army. Maybe that won't be very good for the monkeys, but we'll have to see. Obviously more houses, a bit less trees, archer thingies. They still got their port and ships. Looks like they have a lot less crops. But yeah, that is is pretty much what everything looks like. So now it's monkey time.
Wave 1.
Alrighty, wave 1 is here. I spawned a little bit of monkeys and I gave them some madness, so we're gonna see what happens. So wave 1, we can see the monkeys coming down from the bottom, absolutely destroying some houses. They are also fighting each other, which is obviously not ideal, but you know, it's just pure chaos because obviously they have madness going on. We can see the humans, they have immediately found out about the monkeys. They are all rushing down to the part of the monkeys. Yeah, looks like for wave 1, the humans are definitely gonna win. Wave 1 was a fail.
Wave 2.
Alrighty, here we have wave 2. I gave them some madness and a blessing, so we're gonna see what happens. Alrighty, there we go. Wave 2 is on the way. We can see the monkeys are coming in hot. They are coming in hot. We can see the humans. They're on the shorelines. They're fighting. Monkeys are coming in very, very, very fast. But yeah, they don't seem to be able to... They're not pushing high enough. So maybe we will see wave 2 being an actual failure. Monkeys are getting destroyed. Obviously, we need more monkeys.
Wave 3.
Alrighty, wave 3 is here. I gave them coffee, power up, and a bunch of stuff. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Yo, they are flying. I did not expect the coffee to, you know, do that. Oh my goodness. They are super, super fast. But yeah, they still seem to not be able to be pushing up into the human kingdom. They're just getting slaughtered. Well, yeah, looks like wave 3 was just a complete L.
Wave 4.
Alrighty, there we go. I have made a complete circle of mad, sped up, caffeinated monkeys. So I'm gonna press play and we're gonna see what happens. Alrighty, the monkeys are moving in from all sides, the bottom, the top, the sides. Monkeys are arriving in the little like Christmas cold biome. They're taking over the top. The top is on fire. The sides are on fire. Humans, you know, their population is still good in numbers. The humans seem to be more coordinated. The humans, they already know what's doing. They're assembling, they're attacking together. Monkeys just are not being coordinated. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. The monkey invasion was a total failure. So to answer the question, humans can indeed survive a monkey invasion. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.